Hey there, Kim here. In today's video, we're going to be calculating how much money you will be receiving if you are due a refund for the $10,200 tax break. And we're going to get the exact number because I'm still getting questions regarding how much money people will be receiving as a refund. So that's what I want to cover. And the good thing is you only need two things. You need to know your tax bracket and you also need to have a calculator. That's it. And then we can figure out how much money, how much of a refund you will be owed. So first thing you need is you need to know what tax bracket you fall into. So obviously without getting too crazy, right? So the term tax bracket refers to the highest tax rate applied to the top portion of your taxable income. It depends on your filing status. Here's how to calculate your tax bracket. Now, a simplified example is if you earn anywhere between 0 to 20,000, you're in the 10% tax bracket. If you're anywhere from 20 to 50,000, you're in a 20% tax bracket. So again, that's a simplified version, but the real the real way is in the year 2020, income was taxed 7 different rates. They were taxed at 10%, 12%, 22%, 24%, 32, 35, and 37%. So the more money you make, the higher the income tax you're going to have. So what I want you to do is I want you to go to this tax bracket calculator. And this, obviously, I got this from TurboTax because I thought a calculator would be the best, easiest thing. Now, if you go to, I do have this link in the description below this video, so definitely check that out. And what you want to do is we're talking about the year 2020, so obviously you want to make sure 2020 is highlighted here. You select your filing status. So are you married? Are you single? Are you head of household? You can select whatever you are. It's no sense in reading them all. So we'll just say you're single and you made $9,000 during the year 2020. That means your tax rate is 10%. However, maybe you are married and you and your spouse combined made $70,000. That would then put you at a tax rate of 12%. So what you want to do is figure out what tax bracket you're in. So select your filing status, select whatever your annual taxable income is, and this your annual taxable income does include your unemployment. So for example, say we're married, we made $100,000 between, the two spouses. That means their tax rate is 22%. So figure out what your tax rate is. Then what you want to do, pull out a little calculator, try to figure out where to put this so you guys can see what I'm doing. And I'm not trying not to hide anything on the screen, but I can't prevent from doing that. So then what you want to do on your calculator is type in 10,200 and then multiply that by your tax rate. So right here, I have 22%. You want to enter in 0.22, hit equals, and this is the amount of a refund you should receive. Now, we'll just say, say you're single and you were on unemployment last year. So that means your income was probably in between the 9,800 to 40,000. That means your tax rate is 12%. So again, we pull out our calculator and we do 10,200, multiply that by 0.12 equals, and the refund that we should be receiving is 1,224. And again, this is for the federal level only. States do things entirely different, most of them anyway. So this is just for federal, And hopefully this helps. I'm trying to provide as much information as I can, as simply as I can, because I know this stuff is pretty darn complicated. And of course, if you are married and both you and your spouse did collect unemployment last year, then what you want to do is multiply 10,200 times 2, because both of you would qualify for the $10,200 as long as you both made at least $10,200 of unemployment income. So again, just to reiterate, if you are married and both people did collect unemployment for the year 2020, then both of you will receive the $10,200 tax credit. So in this example, if you're married, you're in the 12% tax bracket. As a single person, you would receive 1,224. Now, if you're married, you would simply just multiply that by 2, and that is the refund that you would receive. Now, I'm getting questions of when will we receive this refund? The IRS did state that they will start to pay this out in May. We don't have an exact date yet. Trust me, I keep looking. As soon as I find one out, I will definitely let you know. But they are supposed to start in May, meaning the IRS is supposed to start sending out refund checks in May. However, these payments will continue throughout the summer. So unfortunately, not everyone will be receiving the check in May. Some of us will be having to wait until June, July, throughout the summer. So unfortunately, which really stinks because people really need this money. Now, I did have someone comment, they had a question about, will I receive this refund if I haven't filed my taxes yet? And the answer is no. In order for you to receive this refund, you definitely have to file your taxes. If you filed your taxes, but you didn't include your unemployment 1099 income in your taxes, then you will not receive this refund until you do an amendment and actually include your 1099. Because I know for some people, the 1099 kind of came a little bit later, and sometimes some people didn't even get their 1099 until after they filed their taxes. So you definitely want to file your taxes and include your 1099. And that's just, unfortunately, we have to pay federal unemployment tax, which, again, just doesn't make sense to me, considering it just doesn't make any sense. But whatever, it is what it is. So if this video was helpful, please give it a like. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. And I will keep you up to date on the latest and greatest news regarding unemployment, as well as the $10,200. What the heck is going on with that? Will unemployment, get extended even past September? Trust me, I will do my research on all that stuff and keep you guys informed. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one.